Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new live stream. This is Friday night, so I appreciate that you are tuning in. Please introduce yourself in the live chat window. I have an important topic that I'm going to be discussing, and I think you can already tell from the name, from the title of the live stream, what I'm going to be talking about. It's an important issue, a very important one. The topic of the live stream is, will undocumented immigrants get discounted phone services? It's an important one. Sassy is here. Sassy writes, hey. And then Sassy is waving at me. Hello, Sassy. So wonderful to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. As I always do, I'm going to wait for maybe a minute or two before starting the discussion so that people can join. And please, if you are here, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to support this channel, please give this video a thumbs up. Sassy writes, I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing well, Sassy. Thank you for asking. Each day is a blessing. Each day is an opportunity to do something good. Each day is an opportunity to fight for freedom. Each day is an opportunity to fight for justice. You know, there are lots of problems in society right now in our country. We have so many different challenges, lots of injustices, lots of problems, attacks on our freedom. And so it is important to make sure that that we continue to do what is right. We continue to protect our freedom. We continue to fight for justice. So Sassy writes, you are echoing. Okay, well, I am sorry. Is there a tech glitch that I'm not realizing? Are you hearing echo? Let me know if you are. Jet writes, hey, Tassif, I'm taking a break from politics for a little bit. I wanted to stop in and say hi. Hello, Jet. Well, thank you. Thanks for being here. So you may not, I'm guessing you may not be here for the entire discussion. You just wanted to stop in and say hi, which I appreciate. Please make sure you hit the like button though, Jet. I would appreciate that. Are you hearing my sound all right? Sassy writes, you are echoing. Are you hearing echo? Is my sound okay? Just let me know that, okay? If there's a tech glitch, with technology is great, but then again, glitches happen. So if there's a problem, just let me know, okay? I see people are tuning in, which is great. Thank you. Jet writes, already did, and your sound is good. All right, wonderful. Thank you. More people are joining. I see 14 people here, 14 viewers. As time goes by, the number goes up because obviously people get the notifications and then they tune in. So if you are here for the first time, my friends, please introduce yourself in the live chat window. Copperhead writes, does politics give you fulfillment? Well, you know, Copperhead, politics is all around us. You know, politics is really everyday life. If you live in society, if you have a mortgage, or if you pay rent, if you pay taxes, if you earn a paycheck, you know, if your kids go to school, you know, if you are retired, you're getting a social security check, you've got a pension, whatever. I mean, no matter what you do, no matter what your age is, no matter where you live, politics is all around us, you know? So we can't really be separate from politics. So you're asking, does politics give you fulfillment? Well, I want to discuss the things happening in society. I want to talk about current issues. I want to analyze history. I want to understand what happened in the past and what we can learn from the past. and how we can create a better society going forward. I want to discuss the problems, the issues in society. I want to think about what the solutions are. And I just want to make sure that I am doing my part to help create a better society, to help create a better economy. And so I want everyone else to also pursue knowledge, to to basically do the same. And I want to learn from others, and I also want to share what I know. So, really, I don't know if that answers your question, but I think we have to. No matter where you live, you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to learn about the institutions in society. You have to learn about governance. And that's really what I'm doing. I discuss the issues of the day. I discuss things that are affecting us. So yeah, this is what I have to do. I feel compelled to do it. Do I enjoy it? Yes, I learn a lot in the process. So I do enjoy learning. So I hope that answers the question. Let me read some more comments. Okay. Someone's writing, stop. You don't know how to talk. I do know how to talk, and I'm not stopping. But thanks for the suggestion. You are right. Hello, I'm from South Africa. That's wonderful. Welcome. South Africa, I know, is a beautiful country. Thanks for joining. I hope the weather is nice in South Africa. We are approaching the end of summer here in Wisconsin. Sassy says, okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Sassy. Lee writes, Lee, I can't really, I don't know the meaning of what you're saying. That's okay. There's a viewer from Assam. Okay, so from Assam. Assam is in India. So a viewer just joined from Assam. Well, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Sassy writes, sound is okay now. All right. Well, wonderful. Thank you, Sassy. Sassy writes, Trump 2024. Obviously, we support Trump. All right. Jerry writes, hello. Hello, Jerry. Mr. Nobody is here. Hello, Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody, if you write your first name, that's that's easier for me to address you rather than saying Mr. Nobody. I can call you Mr. Nobody, but you have a name. If you would just share the first name, that would be better than saying Mr. Nobody. Alyssa is here. Alyssa writes, hi, what are you doing? Hi, Alyssa. I am, this is my channel, and I discuss social and political issues, both domestic and international. So Alyssa, please stay and subscribe. Shankar writes, hi, hello. Piper says hi. Hello, Piper. Angelo writes, no MAGA hat today. Angelo, you are saying no MAGA hat today just because you're not seeing me wear a MAGA hat. Where is my MAGA hat, Angelo? Angelo, my MAGA hat is right here. See? It is right here. It's always right here. Even if I'm not wearing it, it's not far away from me. It's right here, Angelo. So you see, my MAGA hat is here. Okay. Now, MAGA, Make America Great Again. It's really an idea, and it's something that drives the actions of freedom-loving Americans. Whatever we do, our aim is to make America great again. Okay, so really, the hat is a physical, it's a physical object, right? This hat, and it just tells people, it sends a message that I believe in this philosophy of making America great again. But even if I'm not wearing the hat, it doesn't mean that I'm not following, that I've given up the idea. No, I still believe in making America great again. So, 24/7, I can't wear the hat. But you must understand that I believe in this thing. I believe in making America great again. So whether I wear the hat or I don't, doesn't matter. It's the same thing. I believe in making America great again. But Since you've mentioned the hat, let me just tell you, it's always right here. I've got a desk. You can't see it. It's always here. Okay, it's always here by my side. So whenever I'm working here at my desk, my hat is here. Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I don't, but it's here. All right. Let's see. Joseph Davis is here. Hello, Joseph. And Impossibility is here. And Impossibility writes love from, and then a Bangladeshi flag. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, and Impossibility, let me ask you, would you just write your first name so it's easier for me to address you rather than saying an impossibility? I mean, I can say it, but it's easier if you just give me your first name. So thank you for joining from Bangladesh. Beautiful country of Bangladesh, the land where I was born and raised. So thank you. Thank you for joining. I am Don Bon Jovi writes, you don't need a hat to have a MAGA brain. Exactly, Don Bon Jovi, you know. We believe in the MAGA principles, whether we wear the hat or not. It's always lovely to wear the hat. I must say that. Jerry writes, oh, I didn't know this was political. Well, Jerry, it's political, but, you know, as I said, it's social and political issues, domestic and international, okay? So it's not always about elections and politics, but obviously what happens in society, politics is politics is everywhere. So politics is part of everyday life, okay? Even if you're not a politician, what happens at the city council, what happens at the state house, what happens in Washington, D.C., all of those things affect us. So politics affects us. What we do affects what happens in politics. All right, let's see. Let's see some more comments. Okay. Angelita is here. Angelita writes, Trump 2024. That's wonderful. Trump 2024. I support that. I'm going to read some more comments before I go into the discussion. Let's see. A viewer named OK writes, Trump 2024. Thank you. Eric writes, you sound ridiculous. Eric, do I sound ridiculous? I don't sound ridiculous. You can say that I sound ridiculous, but I know and I am confident and I know for sure that I do not sound ridiculous. Okay? You may think I sound ridiculous, but I don't. And I know that for a fact. But thank you for your comment and thank you for tuning in. All right? Appreciate you being here. So Eric is calling my hat dumb. Is my hat dumb? If you love my hat, my friends, just write, I love your hat, Tassif, or I love your hat. Just write whatever. I don't think it's dumb, okay? Let's see. All right. Curry writes, this man is representing. I'm giving you a like. Thank you, Curry. Appreciate that very much. All right. Muhammad Hassan. Okay. I see your comment. Looks like you don't like Trump. That's okay. That's okay. I still thank you for being here. Curry writes, make America great again. That is right. Make America great again. Pink Sky 1959 is here. Hello, Pink Sky. Appreciate you being here. All right. MM writes, America. Thank you, MM. Pablo is here. Hello, Pablo. Tawheed is here. Hello, Tawheed. Carmen is here. Hello, Carmen. A viewer named Wak is here. Is it Wak or Watch? I can't tell. I'll just say Wak. Thank you for being here. DK is here. DK writes, MAGA host, and I love your hat. Thank you, DK. Thank you. Appreciate it very much. Sassy writes, I love your hat. Patsy is here. Hello, Patsy. Welcome. Michael is here. Michael, thank you. Kayet is here. Kayet writes, your hat is a hat. Yes, my hat is a hat, and it's a great hat. Thank you. Ruben is here. Hello, Ruben. The Journey to Justice writes, evening all. Good evening, The Journey to Justice. Thank you for being here. Mark Bishop is here. Hello, Mark Bishop. Okay, I think I think I have caught up with the comments in the live chat window. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, my friends, please do so. Subscribe. That's the only way you're supporting my channel, is by subscribing, so you can stay connected and get notifications. By the way, I got 17 likes so far. 15 minutes into the live stream, 17 likes. Can I get some more likes, my friends? Let's get some more likes. And please subscribe. Subscribe and stay connected. I've got important things to discuss today. I'm going to go into the discussion, but before that, I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Crazy Crunch writes, fake accent, fake accent. What do you mean fake accent, Crazy Crunch? Yemkong is here. Yemkong writes, yes, Trump 24. Thank you. Yemkong is tuning in from Nagaland in India. Nagaland. Well, thank you, Yemkong, from joining from Nagaland. Nagaland is part of the Seven Sisters, right? Thank you, Yemkong, for saying Trump 2024. Appreciate it. Amadeo is here. Amadeo is here. Thank you, Amadeo. Jel is here. Mark writes, like and subscribe. That's exactly what I'm asking for, Mark. Like and subscribe. All right. Zane is here. Zane writes, do you think Trump should have chosen Vivek over Vance? Well, Zane, great question. Great question, Zane. Great question. Let me try to answer that. So, when Trump did not make the decision, when people were still waiting to find out who Trump is going to pick for VP, I had actually written a letter to the editor. I think it was published in New York Daily News. I had said that Tim Scott should be chosen. Okay, so I supported Tim Scott in writing. I did that. I wrote a letter to the editor, and I sent it. It was published by, I think it was published in New York Daily News. Let me actually just double check that so I'm not mistaken. Hold on 1 second. Let me just double check. All right, let's see. Okay, yes, it was published in New York Daily News. It was published on July 8th. Okay, and I had written that Tim Scott should be the running mate. Okay, so that's what I had written. Now, after Trump picked Vance, after Trump made the decision to pick J.D. Vance, and that decision became public, we all found out that J.D. Vance is the running mate. I applauded that decision. And I actually wrote another letter to the editor. This time it was published in New York Post, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just double check that too. Yes, it was published in New York Post. And I basically wrote that former President Donald Trump has chosen Ohio's Senator J.D. Vance as his running mate, suggesting that it is time for the millennials to step into the limelight in American politics. And I wrote how Washington politics seems to be largely dominated by older Americans, primarily baby boomers, and also those in the silent generation. And I said that, the fact that Trump chose J.D. Vance, who's a millennial, it just suggests that it is time for young leaders to ascend to various positions of power. So although I had said Tim Scott would be my choice for VP, but Trump picked J.D. Vance, and I applauded that decision. Okay, Trump had a short list, and there were some great candidates in that list. If Trump would have chosen not J.D., Doug Burgum, I think that would be great too. If Trump would have chosen Glenn Youngkin, I think that would have been great too. I also had discussed, Kristi Noem. So, the list of people that who were being considered, the individuals who were being considered, all those individuals are great. Okay. So I had said Tim Scott should be chosen. Trump did not choose Tim Scott. He chose JD Vance. And I said, great decision. Okay. So you mentioned Vivek. Um, you know, it's hard for me to answer. It's hard for me to answer that because you're asking a specific question. You're asking me, should Trump have chosen Vivek over Vance? Hard for me to answer that, but I would have said Tim Scott. Okay, that would have been my choice, and so that's what I'm sharing with you. At one point, I had also said Nikki Haley. Just to give you some background, when Nikki Haley was running in the race, okay, when Nikki Haley was running in the primary against Trump, I said Nikki Haley should drop out. I kept saying Nikki Haley should drop out, Nikki Haley should drop out, Nikki Haley should drop out. And I was very happy when Nikki Haley dropped out. I did not support Nikki Haley. Okay, I'm a Trump supporter. But after Nikki Haley dropped out, I had said that perhaps Trump should pick Nikki Haley, although I understand that there was a lot of tension between the two of them because obviously Nikki Haley was running against Trump in the Republican primary for president. But I said, maybe Trump should pick Nikki Haley because you know what? There are lots of voters out there who support Nikki Haley. Okay, there are some never Trumpers, and they were supporting Nikki Haley. And I said, well, if Trump picks Nikki Haley, then not only will Trump get support from his base, the Trump supporters, because it would have been a Trump Haley ticket, it would mean that even those who not necessarily support Trump, but they support Haley, they would also have voted for the ticket. So that was my calculation in saying that, hey, maybe Trump should pick Nikki Haley. But that's okay. Trump picked JD Vance. He obviously has reasons for making the decision that he made. And, I'm supporting the ticket. I'm supporting the Trump Vance ticket. And I'm glad that Nikki Haley has also endorsed Trump. And Nikki Haley has said that she's going to vote for Trump. So you asked a question, short question. I just gave you a very long answer. So I apologize if it was too long, but I'm just explaining to you my thought process, okay? All right, let me just catch up with some comments. By the way, my friends, 26 likes so far. Please, let's get it up to 50. Can I get 24 more likes? It's now 27. Can I get 23 more likes? Please, let's get to 50. All right, let's see. Ruben writes, I just subbed. Thank you so much. All right. Let's see. Believer 23 is here. Thank you. Rodriguez Row 9999 is here. Okay. Mr. Ashraful Haq writes, good looking Tassif. Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Thanks to Mr. Ashraful Haq for writing good looking Tassif. Thank you. Thanks for the kind words. All right. Who else is here? Jake writes, love the hat, boss. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. It's an amazing hat. And it's not just the hat. It's what's written on the hat. It's the idea that we have to work hard to make America great again. So thank you, Jake. Appreciate it. Let's see. Sassy writes, vote Republican. I agree with that. Vote Republican. DK writes, here, tuning in from liberal California. Well, DK, I'm actually going to be talking about California, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to be talking about California. I have not started the main discussion yet, but it's coming. I'm just catching up with some comments. So stay here, and thanks for watching. Jim is here. Hello, Jim. Lion is here. Lion, thank you for being here. I don't quite understand what Lion wrote in the comment. Lion writes, "You look unnatural." I don't look unnatural. I'm natural. My hair is natural. My face is natural. Okay, I don't have any makeup on, so I'm natural. All right. My accent is natural. Uh, my ideas are genuine. I am honest. So I don't know why you write you're unnatural or you look unnatural. Doesn't make sense. But thanks for watching. Let's see. Matthew is here. Hello, Matthew. Let's see. Santa Dog 81 is here. Thanks for watching. Bookworm is here. Thank you. Cool Bright is here. Hello. Easy is here. Hello, Easy. There are some other viewers. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. There are many people here. Mini Me is here. Hello, Mini Me. Mini Me is writing "Make America Great Again." That's what I love to hear. Guadalupe is here. Hello, Guadalupe. Although Guadalupe wrote a comment, a single word comment. I'm guessing you're not liking this live stream, or are you? I'm not sure. But thanks for being here. Tori is here. Tori writes, and his hat is made in America. Absolutely. I've showed this before. Made in USA. Absolutely made in America. 100%. It's an American product. Mini Me writes, hi, handsome. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I love these compliments that I get. Thank you. You are so wonderful. Thank you. Thanks for the kind compliment. Corina is here. Hello, Corina. Let me see who else is here. Catching up with your comments here. Pashcam is here. Hello. Hugh is here. Hello. Hugh writes, Harris 2024. Hugh, you are free to exercise your views, but I would say Trump 2024, okay? All right, let's see. Kurt is here. Thank you, Kurt, for being here. Mac is here. Mac writes, what's up, Tassif? Well, Mac, I'm doing well. Fighting for freedom. You know, looking forward to the election, making sure that I exercise my First Amendment right, and let's hope Trump wins. So, Mac, thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Corina is here from Massachusetts, but Corina writes Massachusetts. I love it. I hope Massachusetts becomes a red state soon. Might take a while, but hopefully we'll get there. Guillermo is here. Guillermo writes, who are you? Guillermo, that's the most important question of the day. Who am I? Guillermo, if you want to know me, I'm going to post my website address here, Guillermo, and what you can do is click on it. It's going to take you to my website, and you can read my bio. You can read about me, okay? Here's my website address, Guillermo. But brilliant question. Obviously, if you're watching this channel for the first time, it's a very natural question to ask. Like, who are you? Who is this guy? Who's this guy on the screen wearing a Magga hat? I love the hat, but I want to know who the guy is. So if that's what you're thinking, please visit my website, and then you'll know more about me. If you still have questions, you can ask me in the live chat window, okay? You can always ask me questions. All right, let's see. Ella is here. Ella writes, God bless Trump and USA. I love it. Thank you, Ella. Rudy is here. Rudy writes, pets for Trump. Pets for Trump. Absolutely. Trump loves pets. Trump loves cats. And I see all these memes on the internet with Trump, Trump saving cats. I love it. I love cats. And I'm looking forward to Trump being elected again. Our leader, Trump. Let me see. Some more comments. More comments coming in. Let me read the comments here. Hold on. Madison is here. Uh, Dixon is here. Dixon writes from 2024. Thank you, Dixon. Marty Elmo writes, "Are you are a politician?" And then question mark. So Marty Elmo, I'm deeply involved in politics. Um, I am not on the ballot for any office. I have not run for political office yet. So I don't know if you're going to call me a politician, but I am definitely very involved in politics here in Wisconsin. You can visit my website. You'll know more about me. Pablo writes, this channel close after November 6th. My friends, Pablo is saying that my channel is going to close after November 6th, okay? Because November 5th is the election, so Pablo is saying that after November 6th, my channel is going to close. Now, Pablo, I don't know about you, but I don't have the ability to predict the future. I don't have superpowers. I don't have a crystal ball, okay? I don't have a crystal ball that I can look at and I can see the future. I don't have that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to pretend to be someone that I'm not. You may be thinking that I have a crystal ball. I don't know what you're thinking, but let me tell you, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know the future, but it seems that Pablo knows the future. It seems to me, from what Pablo just wrote, it seems to me that Pablo knows the future, which is why Pablo is saying this channel is going to close after November 6th. But Pablo, let me tell you, on this earth, there's no way for human beings to know what's going to happen tomorrow, what's going to happen the day after, what's going to happen next week or next month or next year. So Pablo, how can you draw the conclusion so confidently that my channel is going to close after November 6th? How can you make that determination, Pablo? Answer my question, Pablo. I'm asking you, Pablo. How do you know that? No one has a crystal ball. No one can know the future, but how do you know the future, Pablo? That's my question to you. How do you know? How do you know that? I've been in politics for 10 plus years, Pablo. I've had this channel for quite a while. Now, I started becoming very active in posting content on this channel last year. I started doing live streams in January. I have a podcast too, which I started in 2020, and I have been writing letters to editors and op-eds for years. So how can you say that my channel is going to close after November 6th? I mean, I don't understand that. I really don't, Pablo. You know, whenever people ask me about my channel, I say my channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. Have I ever said that my channel is about the November 2024 election? Have I ever said that? Have I ever said that? Yes, I do talk about the November 2024 election because, as I've said before many times, this election is the most important election of our lifetime, and I do believe that. Our future is at stake. The outcome of the election will determine our future. Okay? But I have never said that my channel is about the November 2024 election. I've never said that. My channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. So Pablo, if you are assuming that my channel is going to close after November 6th, well, I wonder how you came to that conclusion, Pablo. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, Pablo. But you can say whatever you want, Pablo. Let's wait for November 5th. Let's see what happens on November 6th. And let's see what happens beyond that, okay? The future is to be determined, I guess. Let's see. All right. I'm going to read some comments. Crazy Crunch writes, your accent is horrible. Be original. Well, Crazy Crunch, my accent is original. Now, I can speak more than one language, but when I speak in English, This is my accent. This is it. Okay? If I try to speak in a different accent, that's going to be not original. This is original. Okay? This is original. Let me read some comments here. Chris Hicks is here. Chris Hicks writes, Trump has my vote. Alejandro is here. Alejandro, welcome. Dixon is here. Chris Lopez is here. Who else is here? Chris Hicks writes, I do have a crystal ball. And Chris Hicks writes, Trump. Thank you, Chris Hicks. I am hoping and praying Trump wins. We need Trump. We need Trump in the White House. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go into the discussion, my friends. By the way, please subscribe. Please subscribe and stay connected. Subscribe if you have not done so already. And like this video. I'm at 47 likes. Can we get 50? That'd be awesome if we can get 50. All right. So, my friends, the title of this live stream is, Will Undocumented Immigrants Get Discounted Phone Services? My friends, a phone is an essential device. We need a phone to stay connected. The entire world is connected. From east to the west, from north to the south, everyone's connected. And almost everyone has a cell phone. Almost everyone has a cell phone. Some people have more than one. A lot of people have, a personal phone and then a work phone. And, I think we all understand in this day and age of technology that a phone is not just is not just for making phone calls. Obviously, people text, but a phone is used for navigation. It's used for browsing the internet. It's, people use the phone for staying connected on social media. And obviously, people use the phone for taking photos and recording videos. So I am using my phone right now for live streaming. So, my friends, here's the thing. We have to pay for the goods and services that we need and that we use. I have purchased the phone that I use with my hard-earned money. That's what we all do. Now, my phone is paid for, the device. It's my device. But I still have to pay my phone bill every month because I'm using the services from a company. I'm making phone calls. I'm sending text messages. I'm using internet data. So obviously, I have to continue to pay my monthly bills. Having a phone is a necessity. It really is. It's a necessity. We need a phone. Let's say there's an emergency and we need to call 911. We need a phone, right? We do. In this day and age, there are many Americans, sadly, there are many people who cannot afford to have cell phone service. Okay? There are many people, many American citizens who are struggling to make ends meet and they cannot afford cell phone service. Especially with inflation. Things are becoming very, very challenging. Things are becoming very challenging. Now, in society, there are some programs that can help people with their phone bills. Obviously, it is need-based. There are programs for low-income individuals, Americans who are in the low-income category. They are having financial challenges. They're struggling, and there are programs to help people with their phone bills. For example, in California, there's a program called California Lifeline. It's a subsidy program for low-income California residents. Okay, and I always say this, that the middle class is shrinking, especially after Joe Biden and Kamala Harris came to office. The middle class Americans, they are struggling, and the low income Americans, they are facing tremendous hardship because of Joe Biden's inflation. Bidenflation. We talk about Bidenflation. We talk about the border crisis. We talk about high gas price. Almost every day I mention these things. So in California, there's a program called California Lifeline. It is a subsidy program for low-income California residents. But here's the shocking news that I'm going to share with you. Okay, here's the shocking news. There's a new proposal in California. Listen to this, my friends. There's a new proposal in California that may give illegal immigrants access to California Lifeline. I mean, can you believe that? Can you believe that? What's happening in California? I mean, let's understand this very clearly, okay? Let's understand this very clearly. California Lifeline is a program that subsidizes phone bill discounts for low-income Americans. To be eligible for the program, a person has to have a social security number. Here's what is now being proposed in Democrat-run California. The proposal is to eliminate social security number as a requirement for California Lifeline. It is just shocking. It is just shocking. It is shocking to me. And what I'm going to do now is I will start a poll. So I want you all to vote, okay? So let me write the poll question. Hold on. Let me write the poll question. Did I click on, I clicked on the wrong button. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to type the poll question. And the poll question is, give me 1 second here. Should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants? Okay? Should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants? Yes or no? Start the poll. Should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants? I would say no. No, no, no. That's my answer. I want to see what you have to say. All right? Claudia writes no. Claudia writes no. Michael78 writes no. Sassy writes no. Let's see. Who else? Michael78 writes absolutely not. Sassy writes no. I mentioned that. OI writes, I missed your comment. Would you repeat that? Evie Kuhn writes no. Okay. Doug French writes no. Brad Green writes nada. Bob writes undecided. Okay, Bob's undecided. Bob, I hope you make a decision so that you can vote in the poll. Zahid Hussein writes, whose idea is this? Well, let me answer that. So the California Public Utilities Commission will be voting on this proposal on September 26th, okay? So that's the agency, California Public Utilities Commission. Now, which individual came up with the idea? I don't know that, but that's the agency. Let's see. Logan writes no. Paul Campos writes no. Okay, Mini-Me writes no. Lots of no. All right. Yeah, my vote is no too. No. Let's see how many 60 votes have been cast. 60 votes. 75% says no, and 76% says no, and 24% says yes. All right. Minimi writes no, no, no. Okay. Let's see. Machiavelli writes no. Dixon Fernandez writes no. Sassy writes, why do they want to do that? Sassy, what a great question. What a great question. Why do they want to do that? I mean, see, we're talking about common sense, and your question is a common sense question. Like, why in the world would any agency or any politician or any elected official support providing discounted phone services to illegal immigrants, right? I mean, Sassy, what we think as common sense, it seems to be non-existent when you look at the Democrats in California. Okay? So I have no idea why the Democrats want to do that. It's just unbelievable. But this is the reality in California. This is the reality in California. It doesn't make any sense. And that's why the California Democrats are doing it. So, let's see. 79 votes and 79% saying no. All right. Let me read some more comments. Turbo writes Trump 2024. Thank you. Jazzy Star writes no. Yeah, so absolutely. I say no too. Like, California should never provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants. Christian Mendoza writes, you live in Wisconsin. Yes, Christian Mendoza, I live in Wisconsin. And where are you from? Do you live in Wisconsin too? I am in Wisconsin, definitely. All right. Let's see. I'm going to read your comments here. Stacy writes, I'm in Washington State, and our state is blue. I know Washington State is blue, very, very blue. I hope people start voting red. I hope people start voting for Republicans. Let's see. Christian Mendoza writes, no, I live in California. Okay, you live in California, Christian. California is a beautiful state. It just needs Republican leadership because the Democrats are causing havoc in California. Okay? I mean, the California economy is being ruined by the Democrats. The Democrats are causing all kinds of problems in California with their horrible ideas. Okay? All right. Linda is here. Hello, Linda. Okay. River is here. Hello, River. River writes, Magga 24 is coming. That's correct. By the way, I am curious to know how many people are here for the first time. How many of you are watching for the first time? Are you watching my live stream for the first time? If you are watching for the first time, write first time. First time. Just so I know who's new here. Are you watching this for the first time? Thunderdome Boxing Talk writes first time. Wonderful. Thank you. Welcome. Camilo writes first time. Evelyn writes first time. Iron writes I am. Dennis writes first time. Let's see. Who else? Machiavelli writes first time. Magga writes first time. AJ writes first time. Appleman writes, you are an immigrant, LOL, first time. Yes, I am an immigrant. I'm a naturalized American citizen. Immigrant from Bangladesh. Appleman, welcome. Is it Takwish? I can't pronounce your name. It's TAK, and then Wish. Writes, yes, so you're here for the first time. Thank you for coming. Bree William writes first time. Wonderful. Linda writes first time. Pablo writes first time. Pablo, you're not here for the first time. I've seen you here before on this live stream, Pablo. You're not here for the first time, Pablo. Okay, let's see. Who else is here? Dixon writes, me a few times. So you've been here a few times. Camilo writes, love from Canada. Camilo, thank you so much for the support. Where in Canada are you, Camilo? Which part of Canada? I'm just curious to know. Feel free to answer. Alamin Vlogs writes, hi, good morning. I am Bangladeshi right now. I am watching your video. You'll be very happy to know that I already subscribe your channel. Thank you, Alamin. Thank you so much for subscribing. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Thanks so much. All right, let's see. Camilo writes Ontario. All right, that's wonderful, Camilo. Camilo is from Ontario. I have been to Toronto. Many years ago, but I've been there. So I have been to Ontario then, you know. That was a long time ago. Jax is here. Welcome, Jax. Amanda is here. Amanda with screen name I'm still here. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. Amanda writes, I'm so happy to see a new poll. Yes, Amanda. Make sure you vote, okay? All right, let's see. LAV writes, where's Kanye West? I don't know. We haven't discussed Kanye West here on this channel. Anonymous writes, Magga 2024. Thank you. Thank you so much. Chanda writes, hey y'all. Hey. Hello, Chanda. Welcome. Thanks for being here, Chanda. Hold on one second. Let's see. All right. Christian writes, you know nothing about California politics, sir. All right, Christian, if you think I don't know anything about California politics, then feel free to share your knowledge. Feel free to educate us about California politics. You know, I always say, hey, this channel is about dialogue. It's about sharing knowledge. It's about learning from each other. So, Christian, if you think, Christian Mendoza, I'm talking to you, if you think I don't know anything about California politics, so feel free to share your knowledge with us so that we can learn about California politics, okay? Okay. Let's see. Christian writes, but you keep avoiding. I'm not avoiding. I just try to keep up with all the comments, and it's not, you know, all the comments keep coming, so it's not possible for me to read every comment. I miss some comments. I miss some questions. So I'm sorry if I have missed your comments, but I'm not avoiding anyone. I'm not. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. All right. Joe is here. Hello, Joe. Let's see. Pablo writes, you only see Fox News and Newsmax, my friend. Well, Pablo, how do you know what channels I watch? How do you know that, Pablo? Maybe I watch them all. Maybe I watch Fox. Maybe I watch MSNBC and CNN and Newsmax and News Nation. Maybe I watch them all. How do you know? You're drawing conclusions, Pablo. All right. All right. Okay. Let me go back to the discussion. So, as I was saying, there is a vote scheduled on this matter. Okay. The vote is scheduled for September 26th. That's what I saw in the news reports. And California's Public Utilities Commission will be voting on September 26th to decide whether California Lifeline should be extended to people without social security numbers. Meaning, California Democrats want illegal immigrants to have discounted phone services. Can you believe that? This is what is happening in America. This is what is happening in America. And anyone who thinks it's not true because people will come and challenge. See, Lil Shorty just wrote, it's fake news. Are you referring to what I just said? Is that what you're saying? It's fake news? It's not fake news. What I'm sharing is fact. Laura Floyd is here. Hello, Laura. Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Rob Mendez is here. Hello, Rob. So Rob Mendez, I read your comment. I can tell from your comment that you don't like Trump. Rob is writing something that I'm not going to repeat. But let me tell you, the best presidents, in my opinion, the best presidents in American history are George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Eisenhower, Reagan, and Trump. Okay, so those are my favorites. All right, Abraham Lincoln, obviously, George Washington, definitely, and I love Eisenhower. You know, great president Eisenhower, and Reagan, Ronald Reagan, one of the greatest, and Donald Trump. Okay. LM writes, Trump will win. Absolutely. Owen Williams writes, Trump 2024. Okay. Hey, let's do this. Let's do this now. We do this during every live stream. Let's do it. If you support Trump, write Trump 2024. We do it during every live stream. I don't think I've done it today yet. Let's do it. Write Trump 2024. Let's do it. Let's do it, my friends. Lil Shorty writes, you look like you might be 30s. I am in my 30s. So that is correct. Yaya writes Trump 2024. Viking writes 24. Max writes Trump 2024. Irvin writes Trump 2024. Chanda writes Trump 2024. Vaughn writes Trump 24. Laura Floyd writes Trump 2024. Machiavelli writes Trump 2024. Sassy writes Trump 2024. Who else? Evie Kuhn writes Trump 2024. Dixon Fernandez writes Trump 2024. Michael Brown is here. Hello, Michael Brown. Michael Brown, glad to see that you're here. I hope you're feeling better, Michael Brown. Thank you for being here. We appreciate having you. Michael Brown writes Trump 2024. Minimi writes Trump 2024. George writes Trump. Leanne writes Trump 2024. Dennis writes Trump 2024. Who else? AJ writes Trump 2024. Chris Hicks writes Trump 2024. Claudia Greenwood writes Trump 2024. Jennifer Wallace writes Trump 2024. Mac writes Trump 2024. Who else? Did I miss anyone? Isaac writes Trump 2024. Pink Sky writes Trump 2024. Chris Hicks writes Trump 2024. Overwhelming support for Trump. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We need to support Trump. You see how many people support Donald Trump right here on this channel. Right here on this channel. Okay? So, you know, what I'll tell, of course there are those who are writing Kamala Harris and Kamala 2024. That's okay. That's okay. You know, you're free to choose your candidate. Brandon writes, are you a US citizen? Thank you for the question, Brandon. Yes, I am a US citizen. Absolutely. Okay. Christian has a comment about my channel. Christian, is that what you think about my channel? An echo chamber? It's not. It's not an echo chamber. And you used BS right before you wrote echo chamber. No, my channel is not BS. It's a decent channel. Okay. I think most people like this channel. You like this channel, right? I mean, open question to everyone. Do you like my channel? Let me know, okay? Because Christian Mendoza writes, this is a BS echo chamber. It's not, Christian. Let's see. Dwight writes, this doesn't look like a real MAGA hat. No, this is a real MAGA hat. This is absolutely a real MAGA hat. You see it says 45 to 47. Here, let me show you the tag, which I've shown before. See? Made in USA. It is definitely a genuine MAGA hat, okay? All right, let's see. Let's read the comments. Scott writes yes. So you like my channel, Scott, right? Jerry writes, love it. Chanda writes, yes. Thank you so much. Scott writes, I do. Thank you, Scott. Claudia writes, yes. Thank you, Claudia. Amir Z writes, so-so. All right. So Amir Z is writing so-so, you know. Maybe a 50-50, right? You like it, but maybe a little bit. That's okay. I hope you stay and continue listening to the discussion that we have, and maybe you'll start liking it, Amir. Okay. Let's see. Owen Williams writes, yes, I like it. Chris Hicks writes, this channel rocks. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. All right. So Ray D is writing something negative. You know, it's not a kind comment, Ray. But let me tell you, Trump loves immigrants, legal immigrants. In fact, Trump's wife, Melania Trump, is an immigrant, right? Melania is an immigrant. So if someone says Trump doesn't like immigrants, or, you know, suggests in any way that Trump doesn't like immigrants, that's wrong. Trump likes immigrants who come here legally, all right? And so, you know, I mean, Melania Trump is an immigrant. So Trump definitely likes immigrants. Trump supports legal immigration. All right. Let me read some comments. DK writes, enjoy your channel. It's Vinny writes, can I have a shout out, please? Well, I just mentioned your name. It's Vinny. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that very much. Owen Williams writes, yes, I like your channel. Thank you. Hector writes, where is that hat made? It is proudly made in the USA. United States of America, all right? People have asked me that question, so I answer it every time I get that question, where's that hat made? So thank you for asking. Let's see. Uh, George. Uh, George writes, liberals love this channel. Liberals do love this channel. I see a lot of liberals. They oppose my viewpoints, but they're here. And, I welcome everyone. Republican, Democrat, liberal, conservative, independent. Welcome to my channel. All right, let's see. Chris writes, got to go back to work. Have a great night, everyone. Well, Chris, thank you for joining, and I hope you'll come back and watch the next live stream, Chris. Have a good night, Chris. Let's see. Laura writes, your channel is very fair and balanced. Thank you, Laura. And Laura has been watching my videos for quite a while now, Laura, because I remember Laura tuning in for my live streams. So Laura, I just want you to know that I really appreciate your support for my channel. So thank you so very much. And, it's always wonderful to see that you're participating in the live chat window. So thank you, Laura. Okay. I'm gonna read more comments. George writes, we appreciate you. Well, thank you. Thank you, George. More comments are coming in. So Christian writes, you want to send all tech to India. Well, Christian, why do you bring up India? Christian, I see your comment, Christian. Why do you bring up India? I am not from India. Maybe you haven't heard it. I've mentioned it before, but maybe I'll mention it again. I am not from India. I'm originally from Bangladesh. I came to the United States as a legal immigrant, and I am a naturalized US citizen. Okay? So I am not from India. I'm originally from Bangladesh. Christian writes, because you are all the same. That's not a very kind comment, Christian. That is not. People have different national identities, right? Indians are Indians, Pakistanis are Pakistanis, Bangladeshis are Bangladeshis. Each country is different. So when you write, you all are the same, what do you exactly mean? And by the way, I'm a proud American citizen. So, don't write, send all the tech back to India, okay? I'm not from India, and most importantly, I'm an American citizen, okay? This is my country. So, I don't know what you mean, Christian. Christian Mendoza. Christian Mendoza writes, you're not an American and never will be. Well, Christian Mendoza, who are you to make that decision? I have a naturalization certificate. I'm a naturalized US citizen. I have a US passport. The day I took the oath of allegiance to become an American citizen, that was such an amazing grand ceremony. And you know what, Christian Mendoza? Let me actually share the video with you. You can watch a video of my oath ceremony, okay? The day I became a US citizen. So maybe after you watch that video, maybe your views will change. So let me send a link to that video and you can watch it. And anyone who wants to watch it, you're welcome to watch that video, my friends. So let me give you the link to that video and you will see that I'm an American. And Christian, really, I have a US passport. I am an American citizen. And you know what? Since the day I landed on US soil, this country has embraced me. This country has embraced me. America has embraced me. Okay? This is the greatest country in the world. The greatest country in the world. That's the United States of America. I'm proud to be an American citizen. I love the people here. And the Americans have embraced me. Okay? This is my home. And so when you say you're not an American, doesn't matter, Christian, because I know my experience and I know how much this country has embraced me. Okay, so that's all I can say. Just watch my naturalization video, okay? All right, let me see. Pink Sky writes, you are American. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Thanks for all your support. Mr. A writes, Magga brother. Okay. Torrent puts American flags here. Thank you so much. Okay. Reading your comments, my friends. All right. I'm trying to keep up with the comments here. Lawrence is here. Hello, Lawrence. Lawrence is from Kentucky. Lawrence says hello from Kentucky. Lawrence, wonderful to see you're back. Okay. Let's see. Tangerine is here. Tangerine writes, hello, everyone. Camilo writes, can you speak on the debate? Well, Camilo, I actually did a major live stream right after the debate. Okay. Let me see if I can send you a link to that. Hold on one second. I can talk about the debate again, but I also want to send you the link to that video because I did do a live stream on the debate. So right after the debate, I did a live stream titled "Who's the Winner? Trump versus Harris Presidential Debate," and it was 2 hours and 18 minutes long. And so I talked about the debate. Here's my opinion. Trump won the debate. Trump clearly won the debate. Kamala Harris lost the debate, okay? She tried to portray herself as the outsider. She tried to portray herself as the newcomer. She's not. She is the incumbent VP. So all the problems that Kamala Harris believes that, and Kamala Harris says that she's going to solve, well, her administration created all these problems. Why do we have inflation? Because of the Democrat policies, because of the Biden-Harris administration and their policies and Democrats' reckless spending in Washington. Why do we have such high gas prices? Because of the Biden-Harris administration's opposition to fossil fuels. Why do we have the border crisis? Because of the Biden-Harris administration's open border policy. So Kamala Harris is trying to present herself as the outsider, and she's trying to say, oh, vote for me, I'm going to fix this, I'm going to fix that, I'm going to create an opportunity economy. Lie, lie, lie. Because she's not going to create an opportunity economy, because with the Biden-Harris administration in charge in the last three and a half plus years, we have seen opportunities be reduced. So if we want real opportunities, we have to vote for Trump. So long story short, I think Trump won the debate and Kamala Harris lost the debate. And you can watch that video for the details of, the discussion. So I hope that answers the question. All right, let me read some more comments here. Okay. All right, wonderful, friends. Okay, let me give you an update on the poll. So the poll question is, should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants? 366 votes in, 77% said no. And I also say no. I also say no, my friends. So By the way, those who are here new, please subscribe to my channel to stay connected. Subscribe, and that way you can stay connected. By the way, so far tonight, more than 5,000 viewers have tuned in. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Obviously, it's Friday night. Well, now it's early Saturday morning here in the Central Time Zone. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you. I'm going to read some more comments. So Harry writes, bro, it says 86 people in here. So yes, that number on your screen is gonna change, because as people join, that number goes up. As people leave, that number goes down. So you said 86, now it's 92, and that number may again go up or go down. So what you see on your screen, that's the number of people who are watching at that moment. So right now, 92 people are watching this live stream. Now it's up to 96, so 4 people have joined. And if somebody leaves, that number is going to go down. What I'm telling you, when I say 5,000, that's the total number of people who have tuned in, okay? So some people stay here, some people leave, but that's the total number since the start of this live stream. So when I say 5,000 plus, that's what I mean. And see, right now it's 100, which means 100 people are watching this at this moment. So, and the number I mentioned when I say 5,000 plus, I get that from YouTube. So I have a YouTube dashboard here on my screen. That's for the person who owns the channel. So this is my channel. I can see that dashboard, and that's the number I am reporting to you. And after the live stream ends, once it's available for replay, that number's gonna show up. So like yesterday, I had more than 14,000 people altogether who watched my live stream. Before that, I think it was 18,000 or so. So you can still go verify that if you don't believe me. Okay, let's see. Let's see more comments. I'm gonna read more comments here. There are many new viewers here, so everyone who's here for the first time, thank you. Make sure you subscribe and stay connected. Christian Mendoza writes, sir, you need to go back to your home country. Christian Mendoza, this is my country. What do you mean by go back? What do you mean by go back? It's you know what? It is amazing. It's really amazing how unkind some viewers can be. How unkind and how harsh some comments can be. It is just it's I don't know what to say. I just have to laugh. And trust me, doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. I can handle it, okay? So that's all right. It's like go back to your country. Wow. That's the comment you have for me. Sergio writes, don't pay attention. Well, Sergio, I don't. I see a lot of harsh comments that I just scroll past. I have to read some, but I don't read them all. Pink Sky writes, have you considered a political career? Well, Pink Sky, thank you. You never know the future, right, Pink Sky? So I am not on the ballot in 2024. That's all I can tell you. Who knows what the future has? We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But thanks for the question. Perry writes, Americans first. Oh, well, thank you. America first policy, Perry. That's Donald Trump. America first. Absolutely. So Christian Mendoza is saying Indians should not run for office. I am not Indian. I said that. And Christian, I think you've heard me. I said I'm originally from Bangladesh, but I am an American. So You keep writing, Christian Mendoza. That's fine. Keep writing. Keep writing. Let's see. All right, my friends, as I was saying, what's happening in America? There's a vote scheduled for September 26th. As I said, California Public Utilities Commission will be voting on September 26th to decide whether California Lifeline should be extended to people without social security numbers, meaning that the California Democrats want illegal immigrants to have discounted phone services. Okay? This is what is happening in America. The Democrats are working very hard to come up with new ideas to give more and more and more benefits to the illegal immigrants. It is unbelievable. Democrats don't work this hard for the American citizens, but for the illegal immigrants, the Democrats have all kinds of ideas for new benefits. Okay? And so there's another news that I saw, and this is actually from Chicago. In Chicago, reportedly, the city is looking at combining Chicago's homeless shelter system with the shelter system for the illegal immigrants. Okay? So the city of Chicago will reportedly be releasing its initial plans for this project. And so they are trying to combine the two shelter systems, and this is being called the One System Initiative. So on September 19th, there's a meeting scheduled that will take place to release the phase 1 report. So I really don't know what to say. I'm going to be paying attention to this. I'm going to wait for September 19th to find out what exactly the city has in its plans. But I will tell you in a nutshell my view. Not a single taxpayer dollar should go to the migrants. Not a single taxpayer dollar. Okay? Taxpayer dollars should not be spent on the migrants. Okay? Taxpayer dollars should not be spent on the migrants, on the illegal immigrants. No way. Okay? But we have seen in Chicago what the Democrats are doing. They are spending hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars, hundreds of millions of American taxpayer dollars on the illegal immigrants. Can we say that? Illegal immigrants. Sassy writes, not 1 cent. I agree, Sassy. Not 1 cent. We should not spend a single cent. We should not spend a single penny on the illegal immigrants, but that's what the Democrats do. The Democrats, they take our hard-earned money. They take our money in the form of taxes, and they spend the money on the illegal immigrants, on those people who have violated our nation's immigration laws. They don't respect our laws. They just cross the Rio Grande, they cross the southern border, and they enter our country. And you know what they expect? They expect free stuff. Free stuff. And let me tell you, my friends, you know this already. There's nothing free in this world. Nothing's free. Somebody is paying for it. Who's paying for it? The American taxpayers. The American taxpayers are paying for the housing, for the food, for the medical services that the illegal immigrants are getting. This needs to stop. Okay? This needs to stop. Not a single penny should be spent on the illegal immigrants. Do you agree with me, my friends? Do you agree with what I just said? Do you agree with me? If you do, write yes. Or just express in your own language if you agree with me. Jay writes, I do. I do. My name Larry writes, I agree. Maggie writes, yes. Paul writes, agree. Owen Williams writes, I agree with you. Jay writes, yes. Sassy writes, yes. Perry writes, yes. Claudia writes, yes. Dixon Fernandez writes, yes. Sergio writes, yes, I agree. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Common sense. Nick writes common sense. Exactly. Claudette writes, help your fellow human beings. Claudette is writing, help your fellow human beings. Claudette, that's what I am doing. You know how many American citizens are homeless? So many American citizens are homeless. They are living on the streets. Many American veterans, people who served in the military, veterans, many veterans are homeless. They need housing, they need medical services, they need compassion. And instead of helping the homeless Americans, the Democrats are spending hundreds of millions of taxpayer dollars just in the city of Chicago on the migrants. And when you add up all the other places around the country where the Democrats are spending money on the illegal immigrants, it's billions and billions and billions of dollars. Look what's happening in Denver. Look what's happening in New York. Look what's happening in California. Add all of those up, billions and billions of dollars. How many billions of dollars? No one knows. But massive, massive sums of money are being spent on the illegal immigrants while American veterans are homeless and they are not getting the help that they need. There are so many American citizens, senior citizens, who are struggling to make ends meet. American citizens, senior citizens who don't have food. They are suffering because of food insecurity. Many senior citizens, American citizens, who are struggling to pay their rent, who are struggling to pay their mortgage. There are many American children who are living in households where they don't have enough food on the table. They are hungry, they are starving. And so, Claudette, you said help your fellow human beings. Claudette, that is what I am trying to do. I'm trying to help my fellow American citizens. And that's why I am saying that we should not spend a single dollar. We should not spend a single penny on the illegal immigrants. We have to help our fellow Americans. Claudette, that's what I'm saying, Claudette. Do you agree with me, my friends? Do you agree that we have to help our fellow American citizens? Let me know if you agree with me. My friends, I speak from the heart. I am speaking from my heart. We must help our fellow Americans. Gemini writes, yes, I agree. Sergio writes, of course. Thank you. Thank you, Sergio. Not yet right. Citizens and vets first. Thank you. I agree. Mike writes, speaking truth. Thank you, Mike. I agree. Paul writes, Americans first. That's why we love Trump. That is why we love Trump, because Trump is going to put Americans first. Dixon writes yes. Pink Sky writes yes. Jay writes, I always agree with helping my country. Thank you so very much. Thank you. DK writes, Trump puts the American people first. That is exactly correct. Trump puts Americans first. Thank you so very much. So, my friends, I do want to make sure that the American citizens get the help that they need. And you know what? There will always be challenges. There will always be economic issues. But what the Biden-Harris administration has done since they came to power, they have caused havoc. They have caused permanent damage to our economy. They have caused permanent damage to the southern border. The kind of damage that the Biden-Harris administration has done, it is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Doug French writes, yes, love Trump, first time on your channel. Thank you, Doug. Doug, I hope you will subscribe and stay connected, Doug. Thank you so very much. My friends, 91 likes on my video so far. Can we get 9 more likes so that I can get to 100 likes? Thank you so very much. The more you like my video, the more this video will reach a larger audience. My friends, please like this video. I would appreciate that. Patrick writes, God bless Trump. I agree, Patrick. DK writes, Magga. Absolutely. Make America great again. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the likes. 95 likes so far. 95 likes. Sassy writes, America, come back to your citizens. We have to prioritize the American citizens. We have to. Ryan, welcome. Jerry writes, Tossif moved here in 2018. How do you know 2018? How? I came to the United States in 2007. In 2007. I became an American citizen in 2014. That is 2014. That is the year 2014. 2014. That's when I became an American citizen. Okay? And as I said, I came to America in 2007. Okay? 2007. So you write 2018, that's wrong. Sassy writes, remember our veterans. Absolutely. We have to remember our veterans. By the way, let me give you an update on the poll. The poll question is, should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants? More than 500 votes in, 79% said no. Zeb writes, Trump 2024. Thank you, Zeb. Sergio writes, you are more American than many that were born in the USA. Well, Sergio, thank you for your kind words. You know, I'm blessed to be an American. I'm proud to be an American. And we have the greatest country in the world, Sergio. Thank you. The United States of America. Steve writes, hello from British Columbia. Thank you, Steve, for joining. Real writes, God bless America. Thank you, Real. Warriors writes, you've said nothing insightful. You don't like what I'm saying, Warriors? All right, my friends. I'm reading your comments very closely. My friends, we are 1 hour 34 minutes into the live stream. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. Um, I'm going to end the poll here. And so if you have not voted yet, please do. And then I'm going to report the results. So if you have not voted yet, please do so. And I'm going to report the results here in a little bit, okay? So the question is, should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants? If you have not voted yet, my friends, please do so. The options are yes and no. And I'm going to end this live stream now. So, all right. And ending the live stream, not the live stream, ending the poll here. 79% said no. 519 votes in. 20% said yes. So, when I asked the question, should California provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants, 79% of the people said no, 20% said yes. Total number of responses was 519. So out of 519, 79% said no. So my vote is also no. Thank you so very much, my friends. Absolutely. I also think that California should not provide discounted phone services to illegal immigrants. So thank you so very much, my friends, for tuning in. I appreciate you all being here. I have been doing live streams every night, and I am really grateful. To all those who tune in to watch my live streams, to all those who like my videos, to all those who have subscribed. And I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate your words of encouragement. You know, no matter how difficult the challenges may be, we have to be optimistic. I always highlight that. We have to be optimistic. We have to think positive. We have to have hope. And I'm hopeful, my friends, that in November 2024, we will vote for Trump and Trump will win. And I am looking forward to seeing Donald Trump being sworn into office as the President of the United States in January of 2025. So with that hope in my heart and with all the enthusiasm, all the kind words, all the encouragement that I received from you, I just want to say thank you once again. My friends, I'm going to end this live stream, and I hope you subscribe and stay connected with me so that when I start another live stream, you can get the notifications and you can tune in. So thank you, my friends. God bless you all. Thank you so very much. I'll be back again soon. So thank you. Bye-bye.